When it comes down to it, there is 1 mark difference between grade boundaries. Just 1 mark can make the difference between a D and a C grade. There's 1 mark between a B and an A grade. Therefore, 1 word can make the difference between a whole grade, as 1 word in an answer can mean getting or losing a mark. And I've talked about this when tackling compare and contrast questions before, so you can go look up that other blog if you want to after this. But I'm a big believer in every little helps, and that's exactly why. Because 1 little tip, 1 strategy, 1 minute of revision of 1 extra fact that's asked in an exam can make a whole grade of difference. So I've been making a point lately to recommend to my personal coaching students that they do just 1 or 2 questions for practice and revision each day, because many of them have term 3 exam blocks in a few weeks coming up. So we've been coming up with some specific plans for them based on their personal priority points, and your team can certainly do this for themselves too. For example, in maths, putting in a daily bare minimum, that I like to call it, of doing just 1 or 2 maths practice questions on top of any other study or on top of any relaxation they might be doing. Well, that's say 14 questions over 2 weeks of a school holiday it might be, or that would be 2 or 3 questions per topic for a term's worth of content. Now, 2 questions on each topic is just about enough to keep everything fresh in their mind and not let anything become totally buried over a school holiday, for example, so that it has to be dug out of the depths for revision come exams later on in the term. Or how about we make this really easy and make it a long-term plan? How about in, say, year 11 and 12, making 1 revision card per week and doing 1 practice exam question per week? Now, that's not 1 whole practice paper, that's just a question per week. And that's maybe going to be 15, 20, maybe even half an hour a week. Now, if they're more a morning person, that might mean getting up at 6 a.m. instead of 6:30 one day. Or it's just 1 less episode of a TV program each week. And that's going to give them 46 revision cards if we discount the summer holidays over the course of just 1 year, and that's 46 practice questions for exams completed. Now, that is a lot of revision resources at the ready and a lot of exam practice and familiarity with those exam questions ready to go. Like I said, small things build up to big results. I'm Katie Price, Grade Transformation Expert, and I'd love you to just have a little bit of a think about what could be done, maybe just a small thing once per day or once per week. It's not going to feel like a lot on its own, but it's going to add up and make a big difference. And let me know in the comments, what's that 1 small thing? What big result would it give your team? And until next week, let's go make this a fantastic week.